Barcelona!
A piece of algae?
Barnacle?
Sure. I was just talking about the shape of the track.
Wacky wavy incredible arm flailing tube man?
Yeah, it's too many ridges.
I used to say that they can't have more ridges.
Exactly. It's ribbed for your pleasure.
I don't want to see the wacky waving inflatable arm anyone.
Probably pleasurable for like little kids to see it waving around everywhere. They probably love it.
Oh, this map is not fun for tricks in some spots.
Good thing I don't do those.
Yeah, exactly. Talking to the wrong people here.
Did we finally hit the point where we ran out of things to talk about?
You want to talk about Pokemon more?
I mean, I'm always up for it.
Yeah, this is actually one of the challenge maps on
We
one of
could
the
just
highest speed
read through a list of every Pokemon. That will keep it going for a while.
What are you going to do? A
Well, like
realistic
rate them all.
Are you going to be like a Pokemon rep of every single Pokemon?
I can't do that.
I know there's a Pokemon rap of all the Pokemon up through Gen 7, I want to say. Gen 6 or 7.
Some guy does it, just some random rap song.
And part of the joke in that one is that the person that's doing it is begging just to stop, and the other one, the one that's forcing him to do is like threatening to kill their family.
Oh!
Seems
Yeah.
Quite a bit of an aggressive response.
There's another one where... There's a different one with an actual person on screen. Does a lot of triplets.
I'm just checking my email.
Way to go. There's totally so much important stuff in there.
There was, actually. I had 3 emails that I didn't care about.
A whole 3?
Nobody sent any messages to my Inferno Ducks Tim email.
Oh no, how sad.
Oh great, now you're gonna get spammed with everything now.
I mean, I didn't even say what it was, but...
Let me guess, it's an @Gmail.
Yeah.
Quick, sign them up for all the spam in the world.
Go for it, I don't care.
You will care once you start getting thousands of emails a day.
Or they'll just all go to my spam folder and I won't
But then
care.
we won't get all those sponsorship deals.
From what, Raid? Raid Shadow Legends?
Yeah. Why don't you tell us, Tim, exactly how good Raid Shadow Legends is?
It isn't, actually.
It's horrible.
I could look up my review on it on the Google Play Store, and then the developers responded to it that they were trying to, it seemed like they were trying to make it sound like my review wasn't true, but everything I said was correct, actually.
Well, there goes the sponsorship.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
So,
They'll probably still try to sponsor us anyways. They don't care.
That is by far the most annoying ad for sponsorship I've ever heard of. Raid Shadow Legends! Raid Shadow Legends everywhere!
Hey guys, it's a great game that's totally different than every other phone game you played, even though it's the exact same. But don't worry, it's a great RPG, even though it's not really an RPG at all.
This isn't your mom's Candy Crush saga.
Yeah, this is Raid Shadow Legends.
I
You've
just totally
got so many
bumped up my
champions to collect, even though they pretty much do all the same things, and you don't really get to control them, so there's no real unique feeling to any of them. Is that a good review of Raid Shadow Legends?
Totally.
I mean, I don't know why they advertise it as a game that's like different than every other phone game, because it's just a phone game pretty much.
I mean, it's literally just, advertising.
I mean, yeah, but it's pretty much lying.
Not like you have to be able to have it run on a potato phone like I have.
I mean, you could get it to run on a potato. It doesn't matter. It's not very technically...
I mean, it's not like it's too uncommon to see advertising with some lies,
yeah,
just to get people to...
But it's literally all lies.
Yeah.
Like, everything they say in Raid Shadow Legends ads are lies. but they just do it anyways, and no one cares. I wonder how many users it even has.
You just got launched.
I was trying to murder you all.
Wow. Some premeditated murder going on here.
Nothing you can't prove in court.
Want to bet? Video evidence.
I typed in RA and that was the first result on the Google Play Store's Raid Shadow Legends. It has a 4.3 star rating. That seems rather
Yeah,
high.
I bet they paid for ratings on that.
Oh yeah.
They had to have.
do.
Oh, okay, you actually wrecked me.
Yes, all according to plan.
Bumped me all the way back to 5th.
There's,
Wow.
There's 1.2 million reviews on Raid Shadow Legend. How many of those do you think they paid for?
I don't know.
800,000?
When they respond to like every one of their reviews with generic, probably computer generated responses.
Oh, God.
Well, yeah, I imagine most of it is just automatic generated
Yeah.
responses.
That was funny when they responded to mine. I was like, oh, they actually took the time. No, they actually just like copy pasted what they put on somebody else's. Okay, well, that's not good. What's the point of doing that? Because the point of responding to things is to make it seem like, you know,
I think they had someone like that on Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares.
what, that the YouTube channel responds to.
No,
Yeah.
they had a business that had a lady like that.
Oh, yeah, that one crazy ass lady.
Yeah, total Karen.
Well,
In charge of a business, no less.
There's a lot of Karens that are on that kind of a show.
Oh, no,
And
she
then
was
they
mega
wonder why
Karen.
they fail, and then, you know, it's because they're Karens.
Well, obviously, it's everyone else's fault.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, obviously. That's pretty much what that whole episode was, pretty much.
They're just all out to get her.
My favorite one was there was like that one like Barbie lady that like baked shit.
Barbie.
And, I mean, she looked like a Barbie.
Yeah, they didn't even.
That sounds horrible because Barbie is not, you know.
Yeah, she was pretty much your typical dumb blonde bimbo that wears too much makeup.
Yeah.
And there was like this weird old dude that was like super into her, probably just because she is a attractive blonde lady that's like young
Uh-huh.
and virile. And so
Don't need to make it creepy.
Yeah, it was creepy. Don't worry.
I mean, I trust it is, but
But
doesn't mean I need to hear it.
she thinks her food's all that, and she's got like this perfect restaurant and stuff.
Yeah.
And then she goes and buys the food that she sells.
And her husband's just like fucking backing her up, yelling at everybody, calls them stupid, and never come back to her at the restaurant because they're stupid and they shouldn't exist.
Oh,
Pretty much. And they just yell at everybody that came in there, including Gordon. And he just gave up on them. He literally just walked out.
I mean, I don't blame the man.
Yeah.
You can only have so much
that place is
patience.
nothing but cancer.
And it was funny because, you know, usually those kinds of shows are about Gordon, you know, like freaking out on people and calling them idiot sandwiches. No, that he didn't freak out at all during that episode. It was all that lady and that dude just freaking the fuck out. And Gordon seems like the rational human being.
Oh, Tim, you're gonna have fun. There's a crossover. Yeah, there's a crossover on the map. Luckily, you won't have fun. You'll have fun.
We
with
only
this one.
have 3 more.
Until we get to the Supercross.
It seems very dangerous to be waving your head around like that when you got all those spikes on your helmet. Like
I know,
Hail
how-
your own spine or something.
How am I not flattening people's tires? What is this, GTA of motorbikes?
You think those spikes are made out? Well, I just got ping pong between the people. And I killed that guy. Where are we even supposed to go?
Straight.
Everything looked the same. Like the barriers were the same color as the goddamn ground.
Yeah, that's just this map.
The road looks barely any different from the grass.
Did they only have one color in Switzerland?
Yes, it's mud and permafrost.
Even the people are colored it. They blend in like camouflage.
Yeah, every morning in Switzerland when they wake up, they just paint some mud on their faces. And they go out to work and whatever they're doing that day, you know, and then they come back, that was the wrong button.
If you take a walk early in Switzerland, you have to be careful because you might accidentally step on someone.
Totally. That's how it tends to work.
Do they also just sleep in the mud?
They
Oh, yeah.
might.
Are the Swiss just mud people? Like mud monsters?
They came from the mud.
From mud they come, to mud they return.
And soon you will be assimilated into the mud.
Praise the mud!
For the mud.
In the mud, part of the mud.
And I died.
All shall return to the mud.
All will be mud.
All your mud art belong to us.
And we just formed a cult.
Cult of mud.
Sounds like a good cold. Do we get any benefits for being in the cult of mud?
You get mud.
Well, you could get that anywhere.
You get special
water
mud.
and dirt.
You get special mud.
They're like the Dasani of mud.
Well,
Yes.
obviously, as bishops of the cult of mud, we get special privileges.
Usually, being a high-ranking member of a cult, privileges usually aren't good things.
Oh, for other
Usually,
people,
like,
sure.
criminal things.
It could always be worse.
Yeah, you could be the leader of the cult.
The cult of mud.
And it can be an anagram standing for magnificent underrated dirt.
That good.
Isn't all dirt underrated? Because it's dirt. Oh my god, I'm flying.
You'll be the first to be sacrificed to the mud.
Yeah, that's fun. You buried me alive in mud.
Yes. From mud you come, to mud you shall return.
That doesn't seem that bad, because
The mud god shall claim you.
probably dig out of the mud pretty easily. Oh, yeah, it just turned into that rail.
Have a few drinks there, Gunther?
I think Gunther is drunk.
Every race drinks an entire bottle of scotch.
I've long since forgotten which characters we play.
I don't even know. And Gunther, same thing.
They're interchangeable, yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
I would just be bouncing up and down on this track. I think somebody would replace my tires with super balls.
Yeah, just wait till we get to Supercross. They have whole sections of that, but worse.
Do they have moon physics?
Kinda. On the big jumps.
I don't know if I'm going the right way yet, but
I mean,
it popped
that's
up saying wrong way, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going the right way, just far behind everyone else.
again, that shouldn't be surprising.
But the only reason is
Oh, look
because
at that!
it's usually just your conscience telling you you're going the wrong way, but Gunther doesn't have that. He just always believes he's going the right way no matter what.
Gunther's
Yes.
always right. That's gonna be his motto when he runs for president.
Vote for me because Gunther is always right.
Or is it Gunther? I don't remember.
Nancy? Yeah, Nancy's my secretary. Nancy, what was my name again?
What does my birth certificate say?
It says Gunther and Gunther.
Well, I mean, it's written the same way, so it doesn't matter how you pronounce it.
Nancy, no, you're showing them the wrong birth certificate. That's the one from Taiwan. I need the one from the U.S.
Oh, that was a terrible turn. Oh god, I didn't even notice that turn there. Why is this track so terribly colored?
Because you're colorblind?
I mean, I don't think that's the problem. I'm pretty sure this whole thing is just bad.
It is
Like,
all very
fucking
samey
brown
too.
and fucking brown barriers is like you think you could pick a better color for the barriers.
This map's just dingy.
Like all of Switzerland. Damn Swiss. Dingy bastards.
Hey, at least they have good cheese.
Do they?
You know,
Swiss cheese.
we've really offended the Swiss for this part because we called them like mud people that worship a mud god, and
The Swiss. What have they ever done? Make army knives and cheese? They never participate in wars. They're losers. Look at America. It just makes wars to participate in. It can't get enough war.
we're getting Metal Gear Solid here.
Snake!
Yeah, you think Snake was from Switzerland? No, he's from America. Cause it's cool. He wasn't a mud person.
Wait, Kojima?
Akira!
They just put two Japanese names together and think
Probably.
that sounded good enough. And it's like,
Totally.
oh, nobody will ever think twice about it. Nobody knows anything about Japan.
It's just a mythical country anyway.
Ever
Just a
since
bunch-
we nuked it, it hasn't existed.
It's just fairy tales of people still living there.
Everybody knows the only thing that lives there now is kaijus.
That's why we stay away to avoid the wrath of Godzilla
And Mothra.
and all the other ones in the MonsterVerse. Which include, but are not limited to, Anguirus, Megalon, Destroya,
Mechagodzilla.
Rodon, Mechagodzilla 2 and 3, Jet Jagger,
Shin
That
Godzilla.
just sounds like they're just
Space
making up shit
Godzilla.
now. Space Godzilla? What the f is Space Godzilla?
Godzilla from space.
That's-
Get the program.
Exactly.
It's stupid.
Violante, Ghidorah.
That's Crash.
Well, you know, that's why I'm
Were
in
you
sixth
trying to
place.
do a backflip
I
there?
don't know what I was trying to do.
And there's like 20 more, probably. Just can't think of the names of right now.
Wow, dude. How dare you?
Oh wow, almost a minute on that one.
You shouldn't expect anything great from me. Fuel gas. That
Fuel
was on the
gas.
side. It literally just said fuel gas.
Wow, great advertising.
Totally.
To buy fuel gas.